Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and today we are up to episode number 72 of our Let's Play series here on Farming Simulator 19. Before we get started, if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be very much appreciated, and of course if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So yeah, today episode number 72, what are we doing? Well yeah, we are going to be doing some more cultivating today using the Amazon Centius, and of course the John Deere 8400R is what we are going to be doing. Now we did obviously a fair old bit in yesterday's episode on a time lapse, but today get that started up and off we shall go. I'm going to hire a worker just first of all, just to make sure we've got a straight line, and then we'll crack on with the job ourselves. But we are, I think, going to be missing a few bits and pieces and struggling in places. We've got this great big hill to contend with. We did say we was going to get some planting done as well, but I think we will hang fire with that for another episode. As I said previously, the potato field that we planted up, field number 7 of course, that is full of potatoes. It's already grown and is ready to harvest of course. But as I say, we are going to be doing the cultivating today, and then we can plant up another crop before doing the harvesting of the potatoes of course. But as I say, today is going to be a fairly long video. Yesterday's video of course was quite a short one by the time we did that time lapse and just had a few moments of talking with you guys. As we say, today is going to be a bit more of a longer episode, I think. Plenty to get done. Of course, with the workers, they like to go right to the edge, lift up, and then turn the tractor around, and then they carry on, of course. But it's the way it is. It's the way it is. We've got those bales down at the little farm, those hay bales we produced last time out. We've got those to clear off the field as well before the grass starts growing down there, but that'll be another episode possibly this week. Just take the telehandler down there and clear them off the field, load them up onto a trailer maybe, as they do need to come back up to this farm so we can give them to the animals. Yeah, as I say, we're now back off our holidays. It is still the school holidays of course, and we have still got children around, so yeah, it's going to be a pretty limited live streams this week. We may do some live streaming, but it's going to be some silent ones I think. As I say, children are still around. It makes it a bit more awkward to get things done. But we'll try and fit in as many of those this week as we can. We've got some new games that have been sent to us as well, so we will get those out. But yeah, we've also got the new survival roleplay series up and running. We've put out 2 episodes of that at the moment. We have left a few weeks, as I say, with the holiday, and the 6 weeks holiday makes things a bit more awkward to get things recorded, but we put out 2 episodes of that, and we are genuinely waiting for some feedback as to what you think of that series. So again, on those videos there is only 2 at the moment. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think it's a good idea, a good series to be started? Let us know, as I say. Always keen to know what you guys think of a series, etc. Obviously, if it's something that's doing well and works well, then we are happy to continue that. But with this series, of course, here on Ravensport, we are going to be doing quite a few more episodes on this one. Just missed a bit there where the line of the field is. Not to worry, we can come back and do that. I say he, I think it's a she, I think. Yeah. But as I say, we are using the John Deere 8400R, the big John Deere that we own. And of course we've still got £2 million in the bank, of which we are going to be purchasing some more animals very soon. Once we've got those bales produced, etc., and ready to go, as I say, we need to make sure we've got plenty of feeds for them all. Yeah, plenty of power in this John Deere, of course. One other thing that we are really looking forward to on the console, of course, we are playing this on the Xbox One. But the other thing we are looking forward to is, of course, the Seasons mod that should be coming to consoles fairly soon, I believe. From my understanding, as I say, it will be coming out very soon. It is, or has already been released on PC, of course. So those of you that are PC players, yeah, you've got that Seasons mod available now. I think that came out on the 24th of July, so yeah, by the time we are, of course, going out on this video, it would nearly have been out for a whole month. Again, as we are, of course, still in the school holidays, children are about, we are once again pre-recording these episodes. Trying to get ahead, of course. As I say, the John Deere starting to, I say starting to struggle a little bit on some of these hills. Certainly he's tipping to one side now. But yeah, certainly getting through this field, as I say, this is going to be an incredibly long job. Not too much we can do with that, unfortunately. It is as is. It is a huge field to get done. I believe it is, of course, the biggest field on the map, even with us taking some of the space up for the building the actual farm down there. It still is the biggest map, I believe, the biggest field. Biggest field on the map, but yeah, we've got all those potatoes to get done. We have got to get this field planted up as soon as we can. Just debating whether it's worth us getting a worker to start planting the field up as well, as we are cultivating this half of the field. We could be doing seeding up the other half of the field. But yeah, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Plenty to get done, of course. Again, just riding on with the worker, just cultivating the field over. Got those hooks on the front there. What that does is pulls the soil back up. You got the silver discs there that would like cut it back down, cut the soil down, and then of course you've got the roller on the back with those discs as well to in theory flatten the soil down, but it doesn't actually flatten it, it keeps it loose as the disc is cutting into the ground as well. So what it does, it tends to break the soil down, especially if you have ploughed the field over. Once you plough a field over, of course, you are literally just digging a great big chunk out and turning it over. And then this is very ideal, if you like, to just break that soil down. Of course, all we're doing here at the moment is just digging over what was previously in the ground, chopping it up and rolling it out, if you like, just before planting up again. I remember the first time we started playing Farming Simulator, it was a fantastic game to start learning about farming, of course. If you had no idea of what you were doing, it certainly taught you a lot. That was, I believe the first one was 2013 on the console, of course. That would have been the Xbox 360 at the time. I know it was out before that on PC, of course. Those of you that, of course, picked it up on console for the first time and started learning. Again, it was a fantastic game to be playing. Of course, yeah, you learnt an awful lot about farming itself. Is that car going to stop? Yes, it is. It's stopping there out the way for us. Is the worker going to turn in front of him? Yep. We've got no more space for pallets, for new pallets at the sheep's wool. The car should move on now. There he goes. Again, the worker cracking on with that. So we are just going to jump out, let the worker carry on. See the job being done, but yeah, there's no space for new pallets at the sheep. Is the little message that keeps popping up in the top right hand corner of the screen. So we are going to grab the telehandler here, the Massey Ferguson, of course. This is the 9407S. And then what we're going to do is just pick up a couple of pallets, a couple of bales of straw. And that way that'll give us a flat edge. So that we can, of course, just push a couple of these bales out, these pallets out the way. that should allow the pallets to start spawning again in there. Don't think you're going to see one spawn as we're here. No. Really could do with getting a flatbed trailer available. They're not going to go up there. And there we go. Shut that off there and job done. That should, as I say, allow pallets to start spawning back there. I think we've got eggs, etc., to get picked up at some point as well. Yeah, there's quite a few boxes starting to appear for the eggs, so we get that done at some point. And where's the worker? Where's he gone? He's still at that end, do you think? He's up there somewhere, he must be. Again, what will happen is he'll turn round as previous and he'll come back down the hill, and of course all the way along. As we walk across the field here, you can see, or get a sense of how big this field really is. This is a huge field, as I say. That being said, you are getting, of course, an awful lot of crop that's going to be available to harvest, of course. Climb up the hill. There comes the worker again. So what we're going to do is sort of jump on as the worker drives past. Don't try this at home. There we go. So yeah, as we say, we've got this real steep hill here to contend with. It's okay going downwards. Trying to get up it's a bit more of a challenge. But, I'm sure the John Deere, the big John Deere 8400 can do the job. But again, just looking at the recording time of today's video, we're already up to, what, nearly 20 minutes already. As we've said previously, we like to try and keep our videos sort of between 20 and 25 minutes each episode, so that obviously you guys are not getting too bored, and also the fact that it takes so long to get videos put together and rendered, etc. So I think what we are going to do is, I think it might be worth us finishing this field off with the cultivating, and then when we come back in tomorrow's episode, we can of course we need to go and get those bales brought up from the little farm. And of course we also need to get this field planted up as well. So we've got plenty to do this week. But as I say, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you have of course enjoyed today. If you have, remember of course to drop us a like on today's video. If of course you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And of course if you could share today's video with family and friends, or anybody else you think may enjoy, it would also be very much appreciated. Yeah, and it does help the channel grow, and that is what we are trying to do at the moment, get this channel growing. But yeah, as we say, thank you very much for watching this one. We will get this field finished off, as I say, and then when we come back, as I say, we can get the field planted up, etc. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we will of course see you in the next one. Bye for now.